Nama Om Vishnu Pada Ekaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti-Vedanta Narayana Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Audarya Madhurya Gunaischa Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanam Tam Sirasa Sri Dandinam Bhakta Shiromani Sri Krishna Pada Hridaya Gauri Chaitanya Leelamrita Sarasaram Narayanam Sadatam Sapade Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Sri Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Let me offer millions of obeisances for the sake of your Gurudev, Utpanaga Guru Varga, Dhamanishka Santanga Prabhuchanga, Antakoti Dandavat. All present past future Vaishnavas, Yathavat Dandavat Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo namo. Today is a question and answers and also um, 8th year. So Srila Bhakreshwar Pandit disappeared. Then 13th June is Srila Srivas Pandit disappeared. And then 14th June is Yogini Ekadasi. Then 18th June is New Moon Day. Then Gadadhar Pandit was born. And then Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur disappeared. Then 19th is the Gundicha Mandir, cleansing of Gundicha Mandir. And then 20th is the Rathiyatra. And then on that day, Swarup Damodar Goswami, then Shivananda Sen, their disappearance day. So, we were all telling, most important of all of this is Gundicha Mandir, cleansing, So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught so much about that, So, Gurudev is to also place so much importance, like cleansing our heart, all these different kind of contaminations. So, and we can see in the life of in the Leela of Vakreshwar Pandit. Today it disappeared there, Vakreshwar Pandit. Vakreshwar Pandit is none other than Aniruddha. The Aniruddha in Krishna's Leela. Vasudev, Sankarshan, Aniruddha. The four views, four viewhas. So, now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is to glorify himself. One time, in the Rath Yatra, see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is to during Rath Yatra especially, used to have 7 groups. Each group had a main singer, 2 chorus singers, and then mridanga players, and then a leading dancer. Dancer. So in the 4th group was the dancer was Aniruddha, Vakreshwar Pandit. Aniruddha. And the singer was Vasudev Ghosh. Like in the evening, Gaur Aarti we sing, Mukunda Vasu Ghosh. That was the singer, lead singer. And Vakreshwar Pandit was the dancer, the 4th group. So the 4 group in front of the Rath Yatra, and then 2 on side, and then 1 behind Jagannath Rath Yatra, like that. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to also dance in sometime he used to be in one group, like that he was moving. But actually he was in all the groups all the time. 3 people were able to witness this. Rup Damodar, Sarvam Bhattacharya and the king. So amazing. Even to remember, that's amazing. So the first group was Swarup Damodar, singer. And the dancer was Advaita Chari. Okay, I can imagine. Advaita dancing and then Swarup Damodar singing. Bah, so pure. So then the second one, Nityananda Prabhu dancing. Okay, I can imagine. And then singer was Srivas, Nardamuni. And the third group is Haridas Thakur dancing. Okay, and Mukunda was leading singer, like that. 4th we saw Vakreshwar Pandit, and then Vasu Ghosh. 5th one is Kulia Grama singers, and the dancer was Satyaraj and then Ramakant. 6th one is Achyutananda from Shantipura, singers, devotees of Shantipura used to sing. Achyutananda, the son of Advaitacharya, the dancer. And the 7th one is the Trikandavasi from Kanda. Many devotees were there. They were all singing. And then Narari Thakur, and then Raghunandan. It's still dance. Raghunandan, amazing devotee. So, once Vakreshwar Pandit, he started dancing for 72 hours, 3 days and 3 nights. Can you imagine? Can we dance for 3 hours? Even 30 minutes, we will be wiped out, right? 3 days, non-stop. I can imagine. And then he prayed to Chaitanya Deva to provide him 10,000 Gandharvas to do kirtan as he danced. For that, he would give him great happiness. 10,000 Gandharvas. Just to remember that is. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to say, you are like one of my wing. If I had another wing like that, I would have been took off in the sky. Like that. So, Now, the thing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaching, now this is an important teaching, most important, and also like cleansing, Gundicha temple, because we have done so many aparadhas, Vaishnava aparadhas, so many sins, and in fact, why we are here because of those offenses. That's why we sing every day before our program. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Jan, Ananta Koti Bhakta Jan, Ananta Koti Rasika Jan, Tata Ananta Koti Mere Guru Jan. मैं जन्म जन्म से आपके चरणों की धूल कण, मुझको ले लो अपनी शरण, मेरे मन की हटा दो बंधन। लगा दो मुझको कृष्ण चरण, लगा दो मुझको गौर चरण। यदि अपराध मुझसे बन गए आपके चरणारविंद में, जाने में या अनजाने में, किसी जन्म में या इसी जन्म में, क्षमा करो मेरे गुरुजन। मैं हूँ आपकी चरण शरण, पापी हूँ, अपराधी हूँ, खोटा हूँ या करा हूँ, अच्छा हूँ या बुरा हूँ, जैसा भी हूँ मैं तो आपका ही हूँ। मेरी ओर निहारो, कृपा दृष्टि विस्तारो, ये मेरे प्राण निभालो अब तो अपनापन, मैं हूँ आपकी चरण शरण, ये मेरे जन्म जन्म के गुरु जन. I think we have provided translation also of this, during the prayers. No. So, in essence, it's saying that unknowingly or knowingly, in this life or previous life, I must have done aparadh, offense at your lotus. Please, 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 kindly forgive me. Make me surrender unto your lotus feet. Make me surrender unto your lotus. Please accept me. Give me shelter at your lotus feet. That way, make my mind peaceful, not to go here and there, jumping up and down. The mind is jumping up and down because we have not taken any shelter, any proper shelter. Okay. It's if the mind finds a nice place, guaranteed, then it will not bother us. It's going here and there because of that. Uh, it's like, see, take the fish out of water, what happens? No matter what you do, it is not satisfied, okay? Only water. Put in water, then it's like that. Our mind is looking for our heart, a shelter place, the Vaishnava, Param Vaishnavas. Then, so, like that prayer, maybe sinner, apradi, offender, whatever, good or bad, whatever I am yours. Please show your mercy upon, like that, deep from our heart. So, so in case of Vaishnava aparadh, Chaitanya Bhagavat mentions, by glorifying or serving the Vaishnava, one nullifies the poisonous effect. Now the question comes, wait a minute, I don't know whom I have, and where do I know how he is? Who is like that, right? See, we forget. Forgetfulness is one of the best mercy of the Lord. Try to, I think I told this many times, but remember this. If I ask you 1 year ago, same day, same time, what were you doing? Oh, very clear details we will not. 1 month ago, 1 year ago, 1 week ago, even yesterday, very difficult. But if you remember whatever transpired from last 1 year, every moment to moment, you think we can be sitting here or standing, we go crazy. We become nuts. we become mentally, disturbed, and we may not able to live. Imagine previous lives. Oh, I was a dog, they ate me. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Okay. Now even few seconds we go crazy and we cannot live. Cannot, very unable to live. Hold on to life. That's why Lord's greatest mercy, one of the mercy, biggest mercy is forgetfulness. From me come knowledge, remembrance, and forgetfulness. Is mercy because we cannot handle. But then what about we don't know whom we did offenses, approximately. So that's why he says, if we do service, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is answering to question, to Brahmana's question, suppose we offended that same one Vaishnava, we should glorify him, we should serve him, if that Vaishnava is there. If not, a higher Vaishnava, if you serve him and please him, then that will become nullified. So, criticizing Vaishnavas, or actually anybody, see, the 64 angas of bhakti, the 10 are positive, must. Starting from Guru Padashraya, accepting the shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev. First, like that, then the 11 to 20, those are all negatives. Okay. 9th is Ekadasi, following Ekadasi. Then the 18th is we should not give any disturbance or make any living entity, lose their balance, any kind of disturbance, agreement, and aggrieveness. No, we should not. Any living entity, forget about Vaishnavas, So, because everywhere in the heart of every living entity, Lord is there. So, if I give, see, try to understand. If I give little disturbance, little uneasiness to any living entity, I should feel that I am giving to the Lord Himself because He is there in the heart. See? So, in the background, I should be able to see my supreme worshipable Lord. So, He is in the heart of everybody because He is loving them. The one who loves by Him, whom I have most honor, love, how He will be happy? You understand? That's why this is very, very important. So, but in any case, unknowingly, if it happens, what to do? So he says, it's like unknowingly taking the poison. Poison is poison, knowingly or unknowingly. So now what to do? Same mouth, you have to take nectar, ambrosia. Okay, what is that? Glorifying the Vaishnava, serving the Vaishnava. Okay, so that's why we hear disappearance, appearance. Why we do? Because hearing about a Vaishnava or talking about them, their great glories is actually like Amrit. Okay, and that will cleanse our, the poison that we have ingested many, many lifetimes. That's why Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was asked to do this by Jagannath Das Babaji. You make a Vaishnava calendar where all the appearance, disappearance, they have all Vaishnavas mentioned, carried out. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srivas also instructed same way, Devanand. Huh? There were another two, Devakinandan, to go, see, Gopal Chapla is the one who, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, he brought some, filthy things, worshipping Kali, put it, all that, in the house of Srivaspan. Then she was opened, and then he said he found all this. Then he said, "This is what I do all night, worshipping." No, 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 no. So that Gopal, that Chapla, because of that offense, he got afflicted with, the skin disease, Kushtaroga, leprosy, eating away the limbs, nose. He was very beautiful. 3 days he has to leave the village. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu approached him, please have mercy on me. Millions of lives you have to suffer like this. Offended a Vaishnava, never forgive like that. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back to this Koladip after taking sannyas. He was approached again, and now he said, okay, you go and ask forgiveness from Srivas, whom you have offended. And then Srivas Pandit, Vaishnava, he forgave him. And then he asked him to take Diksha from another Vaishnava. And he told, the medicine you have to take, what is that? Go to all the Vaishnavas, wherever they are, in Gauda Desh, Mayapur, Gauda Desh, Jagannath Puri, Vrindavan, and wherever they are, go and glorify each one of them. So, Devakinanda, he did that. It's almost very big picture. The essence we sing every day. Vrindavan Vasi Jata Vaishnava Pratna. So, like that, we, poison, yes, and that. So, then Vakreshwar Pandit was also like that. Devanand Pandit. Devanand Pandit was attached to only Srimad Bhagavatam, recital of Bhagavatam. But he was a jnani. So, he offended Srivas, one time Srivas Pandit, he was going by, he heard Bhagavatam, the great, Mahabharat, they don't mind. As soon as the Bhagavad goes, that's it, go into rapture. But Devanand was not aware of this. So his students told, you're disturbing our class, like that. He was asked to move away. They took him away. Devanand was quietly watching, so he became part of the thing. So it was an offense. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know, he was very, very, he said he has no qualification even to touch Srimad Bhagavatam, like that. Then Devanand, one time, he served Vakreshwar Pandit very nicely. See, that is the thing. Vakreshwar Pandit, Vaishnava, he served him. Because of that, his poison of offending Srivas became nullified. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed him, you pleased me by serving Vakreshwar Pandit. So, offense unto the feet of one Vaishnava can also be atoned by serving another superior Vaishnava. If Vaishnava was offended is not available to forgive the offense, or one is unaware that a Vaishnava offense has been committed. So, this is how Mahaprabhu gave mercy to Devananda Pandit. So, Mahaprabhu explained two types of Bhagavat. Grantha Bhagavat, scripture. And then Bhakta Bhagavat. Both are living, okay? We should not think that. So, one must serve both. You cannot say that I serve one, I will not serve the other one. Grantha Bhagavat or Shastra can be served by Shravana and Katha, hearing and then repeating. And Bhakta Bhagavat served by feeding him, rendering service, rendering other services. So, this is how Gurudev used to say. That's why by reading you cannot get it. I have the key for the Bhagavad Gita. Now, Vakreshwar Pandit, Gopal Guru, his disciple, he's also Radha Kant temple in Gambira, in Jagannath Puri, So that amazing pastime is there. Gopal Guru was there's so much faith in holiness. He said it should not be stopped anywhere, or it should be chanted all the time, everywhere. So that's how so much faith. Nama. And remembering Vaishnavas who are always singing, chanting. So, by this remembrance, all the inauspiciousness will become weak and disappear. Then it will bestow auspiciousness. The mind will become pure and bhakti toward the Lord will develop. Jnana, knowledge of our eternal form and the Lord's eternal form will develop. Jnana means knowledge, and Vijnana is knowledge with understanding. My experience. What is Vairagya? There are two types of Vairagya, negative and positive. Negative implies detachment towards worldly objects. Detachment towards worldly objects. Attachment, detachment, okay. Now we have attached to this, that. None of this has any relation with the soul. We saw that, right? Not our own body has any relation with our soul. And then attachment, positive, to the Lord. So, both will happen simultaneously because the mind cannot be left vacant. No, it is not like that. Oh, I will detach and then gradually down. No, it's like a balance. Either one has to go down, one has to go up, right? Like this. So attachment to the Lord should go up. Detachment should go down to this world. See, that's why Vishwamitra fell down when after performing Ashtasi for 60,000 years. Imagine, did austerities, but there was no attachment to the Lord. So what happened? And Saubari also did penance for 10,000 years. But afterwards he married the 50 daughters of King Mandata. So that's why the attachment to the Lord, Vaishnavas. Then see, he offended Garuda. You know the story in the pastime of Krishna. It comes. So our success depends on remembrance of the Lord and His devotees. See, Lord cannot be separated from His devotees, and devotees cannot be separated from the Lord. Okay, so Narottam Das Thakur says, Ashesha Mayate Mana Magno Hailo Vaishnaveta Lesha Matra Ratina Janmilo. When our mind runs towards Maya, then we will not develop love towards Vaishnavas. So he taught us nicely by repenting himself. Prabhu Lokanatha Padaya Nahi Smarana. My remembrance is not in my Guru's lotus feet. How did he attain his Guru? On the order of Srila Jiva Goswami. He was instructed to seek the shelter of Srila Lokanath Das Goswami, who was the first Gaudiya Vaishnava, along Bhugarbha Goswami to go to Vrindavan. Let me turn on the light power. There. It is rainy season here. It keeps going. Yeah. So, so we have to three anyway, Kanaka, Kamini, Pratishtha. So, Bhakti, see, try to understand. Bhakti is so rare, so amazing, so powerful. Even a tiny bit of it, even a abas, even a semblance of that there is nothing in this world. Bhakti does not belong to this world, not part of this. These elements, 24 elements, 26, 24 elements. So, we should, Akreshwar Pandit, you should pray at his lotus feet. Oh, please bestow that one particle of devotion to the Lord. So we pray at his lotus feet. Have mercy on all of us. Akreshwar Pandit ki jai, jai, jai. Satyanam Mahaprabhu. Gopal Guru ki jai. Today's question, any questions? Yeah.
Ji Gurudeva, put it up now.
Okay. Okay. You mentioned there are 5 things that do not change unless we practice bhakti, such as birth, death, education, wealth, occupation. Then what is the point of maintaining a healthy lifestyle? If a person is supposed to die at a young age anyway. At the same time, for a person who is destined to live for a really long life, why do they need to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Since no matter how much they enjoy life, they will live until the destined time. See, Guruve Gaurachandra Radhika Tada Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha. Now it is true because of our past karma, okay? These things are fixed. Our duration of life, how much education one will have, how much wealth, what kind of work, and then day and time, place where we have to live in this world. But if you say, wait a minute, I'm destined to live such a long time, why care about health? Right? Now, Lord is, is watching, like Paramatma, in our heart. Okay, He is, even though these are fixed, these are also can be changed by Him. Can be changed by Him. So it is not that it is fixed and then it cannot be changed. But by bhakti, it can be changed. But if one says, I don't care about bhakti, but I will live, no, then he's creating elish for the next life. Understand? He's painting very badly for the next life. So we should not think like that. Okay, this human form of life, very rare. Okay, if we engage in only eating, sleeping, mating, and defending these 4 activities, then Lord will, He will audit us. We will be audited. See, at the end of financial year, we have to get audit report, right? We have to provide audit report, a company or even individual, whatever, right? We have to file taxes and all that. And our Gurudev used to say, anyway, the businessman does every day also. How much loss, how much profit, right? What is balance and same way at the end of night, we should also do balance. How much progress in bhakti, how much progress in how much I'm implicated in Maya, like that. So our goal is to progress in bhakti. Take measurements. Now, if I know I will do at the end of my life, it will be too late. Maybe very difficult, irreversible. It's like if you want to go to the exam, final exam, right? So can you prepare all 1 year without any preparation, no test, no reading, nothing, and 1 hour before exam, oh, I will read and then prepare? Chances are very less. You'll be tensed up, this, that, and, you will miserably fail. So same way, all along our whole life, understand, is a preparation for what? The final exam of what? leaving this body. At that time, what we will be thinking of? Unless we are trained, from birth, even before birth, the mother whom carrying it, she should also be trained, how to help this baby become a Vaishnava, remember. So, teaching, doing ekadasi, like that, then becomes easy. So, the being healthy or not is to only to remember the Lord. If it is going to be helpful for my remembrance, then we should do. If the health helps us, then we should be healthy. If being healthy, if I forget the Lord, it is better to be unhealthy. Okay. Sometimes that's why sometimes diseases will come. Oh my, unbearable. It is mercy of the Lord. Okay. Because why? In that, whom we will remember? Lord, please. Try, understand. No. Try and remembering. By remembering, if I get disease, by the disease, if I'm going to remember him better, then disease is better than the healthy. Because if you are feeling healthy, then if you're going to forget him, then it is actually bad thing. Okay. It's worse than being, you know. So that is the thing, We are destined to die, okay, sooner or later. But by devotion, Lord can change our destiny. Like Markandeya Rishi, Mrukunda Rishi. Mrukunda Rishi, the father of Markandeya Rishi, he prayed for a son. Then Lord Krishna inspired Lord Shiva to go and give him a blessing. Then Lord Shiva said, okay, you have a choice. Your son will be born. He will be all good qualities, but he will live only very short time. You want that, or a son who will live for very long time, but no good qualities? Now it is your option. No. So Murkunda Rishi or any parent, what do they want? They want a wonderful person, son, having all good qualities and also a long life, right? Here, no. If he has all good qualities, only short life. No good qualities, long life. What to do? Which one to choose? So Mrukunda Rishi said, opted for one. Let my son have all good qualities. Let him have a very short life. What can I do? So Lord Shiva said, okay. So that's how Markandeya Rishi was born. Mrukunda. Mrukunda's son is Markandeya. Now Markandeya was very amazing qualities, Vaishnava. Very early age. But people used to look at his hand and say, oh, very short life, what to do? So the parents used to cry sometimes. They were very happy looking at his good qualities, always very devotional, worshipping the Lord, glorifying Vaishnavas, serving Vaishnavas and all that. But short life, what to do? They were used to cry, privately. And then this boy was very intelligent. He noticed they were crying sometimes. They asked him, wow, oh parents, why are you crying? They could not hold back. They said, broke down. Son, what to do? You are a wonderful son, but you are going to live only for a short life. So then Markandeya, young boy, is wondering what to do. I have to please my parents. I have to make them happy. If I live long, then they will be happy. So I can go and do tapasya, please the Lord. Maybe it will change, will be pleased, and then my destiny will be long. But then it becomes selfish. No. Living for what? Yeah, all right, my parents will be happy. But his Lord is going to be happy. This is the question here. See, amazing. This is the question we should be asking, okay? Whether Lord is going to be happy, you know. Guru is very happy, Vaishnava like that. So, if they are happy and the parents are happy, then. So he said, okay, I will do one way. I will go and do austerities. I will obtain a boon that long living. Then what I do, I will serve my parents. The parents will be very happy. And I will use that time for serving the Lord. Lord will be happy. So both win-win situation. So that thing is for obtaining bhakti. See, understand. So Lord was pleased and he was Narnarayan Rishi came. Now 7 long days of Brahma. He was living only for 14 years. He lived for 7.5, long days of Brahma. 7 kalpa. Nobody lived that long. Well, Brahma is one day is one kalpa, But ordinarily, there are many pastimes of Markandeya. Going to Navadvip, you go to Navadvip. Then, see, even though a long life he felt at that night, night of, water everywhere, up to Brahmaloka, imagine, okay? No devatas, no, Janalok, Tapalok, all that, they all go to the Brahmalok, maybe, some of them. Nobody around. Going through water, for long, how long? Almost 4 billion years. 4.32 billion years is day of Brahma. The night is saying, that long water, yes. Then he said, why I had this long life? See? Then he saw Surabhi. Navadvip was not inundated. Then Surabhi saw before he got, unconscious. Then Surabhi brought him and then fed the milk and he became, got back his strength and then told us, see, do your tapasya here, do austerities to please Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like that. So that is Goduruma Deepa, where Markandeya Rishi worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, so in this question, that's why it doesn't matter how long we live, short or, but quality meaning remembering the Lord. Even for a second, Katvanga, He told how long I'm going to live. They said very short time. Immediately he said, he turned off everything, every attachment to this world, and then. So uh, that is the test. See, the trees live so long. Okay, in America and all that, you must have seen some vehicles go through the trees, right? They made a road, big trees, thousands of years. But long life, but what is the use? Uh, they are they doing any devotional service? So that is important. That's why we should be very, very happy whatever we have destined. We should not worry how long I will live or this and that. By devotion, it can be extended, or by devotion, it can be shortened also. Okay, don't think by devotion we can. Depends on the Lord's mercy. In the case of, for example, Ajamila, the story of Ajamila, he was destined to live for 100 years, but when he was the last son, Narayan, 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 the Abbas. So Lord he said, he's doing this, so you should not suffer for 100 years. So he sent the death 10 years earlier. So then when he saw the Yamadutas coming, then he remembered his wife, no help. He made me like a dog. Then his elder sons, no sadhu sangha. See, main thing is sadhu sangha. No sadhu sangha, they don't know what is happening, what happens at the time of death. Sense gratification, eating, mating, defending, all this. Then you are an animal. You got the human form of life, you are not an animal. Okay. Stand above. You are doing all these for so many lifetimes. Now you have to be resolved that I will not engage in these four same things. Keep it minimum just to keep this, body going. Okay. Not too much, not too little. Okay. Balance. So then what happened? His last son, he also was no training. He said, oh no, my elder brothers are playing, I'm also going to. Then he said, no, 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 no. Then that Narayan thing, remembering his last son, he ran away. But it triggered to that Narayan, Vaikuntha. Oh, nobody is able to help me. When I needed help, I served them all my life. I killed so many people, cows, all that too. To make them happy, but now they are not helping. When I need help, they are all run away. I wasted my life. But because of his Sukruti, no, Lord is not like that. So saying that he cut off, see, attached in his mind, all these wives, children, everybody, and then he said, no! In his mind he was calling Narayan, but he could not come out Narayan because, prana prayana same kapavata pitta. At the time of death, I will tell you about, I've seen, cases, your nose will be running, your choked up, eyes, number one, number two, okay, urine, stool, everything will be passing out. So much distress, I'm telling. How we can say? How we will remember? But somehow he was lucky, okay, remembering in his mind. Then he said, no, mind he said Narayan. Narayan could not come out. So immediately Vishnudutas came and then they defeated Yamadutas. Huh? We don't know Dharma. Now he had done so much sin. Our computer is full. But but anyway, they cut off their subtle, rope, Yamadutas. And they became fear, they ran away. They complained to the Yama. Oh Lord Yamaraj, I thought you were great, right? You are supreme. No one can cut your, the rope. Today we saw these effulgent people came and, so effortlessly cut off. And we were defeated. Then Yamaraj is saying, beware, beware, whoever chants his name, Lord's name, don't go near them. Whoever does Ekasi, don't go near them. Like that. Warn them. So Lord was very kind to him because he was doing, not pure Nam, Abbas, So to take him earlier. So it doesn't have to suffer. The main, what Lord is very compassionate, minimizes the suffering. Okay. If we willing, directly, indirectly remembering it. Then he went back, he came back to life. Then again, try to understand. In Bhagavatam is there this story, Ajamila. Now we came back because Vishnudutas cut off and they disappeared. He wanted to say, glorify them, but they just disappeared. Because of their association of what? Very short time. He could not even correspond with them. He heard them, talking to Yamadutas. Mahabhagavas, okay? Their association, very short time. What happened? From that, he got all the jnana, vijnana, bhakti, all that. Now he was so strong, he said. Now the same children, wife is there. He did not blame them. You see, I helped you. I killed so many people. I did so much sin to support you. You did not support me. No. He did not deject them or reject them. I said, oh, it was my problem. It was my fault. Fault is not due to anybody else. Now on, Lord will take care of them. I don't have to worry. See, he got that strength feeling. I'm not the caretaker of them. Lord is the one who was taking care and he will continue. I should become a devotee now. I don't know how long I will live, but every moment I should engage in the service of the Lord, remembrance of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. See, he completely became detached from this world, from the wife, children, and all that. He got detached. Okay. Went back to Haridwar. For another 10 years, he did his, bhakti, his, chanting. And then same Vishnudutas came and took him to the Vaikuntha. Now, it doesn't mean that these children, wife were neglected. Because he became a devotee, later on they were also went back to the spiritual world. See. But if he says, no, I will come back, I will take care of them, this, that, then you will have lost it, right? See, one time, this is Bhagavatam, right? Even if you do not have faith in Bhagavatam, I'm saying, Must have, okay? But there is a living example in another incident. What happened was, one of the disciples of Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, okay? It is recorded. I've heard so many other stories. So in this case, this devotee was there, he became devotee. But because of, again, some bad association, okay? Association. That's why every day whether I'm having a good association or not, okay, inquire and strive and pray for the good association. First thing is association, okay? Good or bad. If you get a bad, then down. Get a good, no. So, because of bad association, he started forgetting, neglecting the devotional activities. Ekasi, this, that, chanting gradually diminished. And then what happened? Death came, right? Like this, fixed, right? So, what happened? Yamadutas came and took him. Because the same person is recalling these things, okay? Remember this. So, he was taken, Yamadutas, and very hot there, very hot, okay? 98.4 degrees Fahrenheit, right? 36. It will be 110 degree, imagine, Fahrenheit. 110, 115, 120. I will tell you, go, your head start rolling, that heat, hot. And they are carrying him, pulling him, barefoot, no shoes, understand? Oh, sir, I want a shoe. Forget it, you know. So I'm thirsty. Oh, you're thirsty. Okay, go and drink there. There's a river. What is that river? Blood, urine, pus, all that is flowing. Figures. Sir, it's not fit for drinking. That's all you get. How I can drink? So he is being pushed like that, okay? He is recalling, you'll find. Then, see, they have taken this body, he is dead, okay? Now they are making arrangement for the final rites, okay? To bury him or put him into fire like that. Time is there, little time. So meantime, what has happened, the Yamdutas came and took him, and then he is going through this experience. And then, after a long journey, they reach the capital, Yamapuri. There, these servants of Yama put him in the line, their long line. There is a Chitragupta, the accountant. He is looking at it, he is assigning them. Go to this hell, that hell, this 28. When he gets confused, he send him to the Yama. In his turn came. He looked at the chart, computer screen, he got confused what to do. So he sent him to the Yamaraj. Yamaraj also looked at him. He also got confused. Have you done anything good in this life? He said, yes, I was initiated by Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. As soon as Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur name was mentioned, see, he mentioned the name of Param Vaishnava, that itself became cleansed in that. And then Yamaraj became very silent. He closed his eyes. Then Yamaraj is what? He's praying to the Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So he appeared there. Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur appeared. Then Yamaraj says, oh, Mahabhagavat, I have no right over your devotee, your disciple. You decide whatever you want to do. I'm not right. Then Bhakti answer, you rascal, this is what you do, all this nonsense. Now please forgive me. I will not do this. I'm sorry, please. He fell down at him. So he gave forgiveness. All right, now go back. Go back. And then take again Diksha from Bhakti-Vidanta Dandi Maharaja. And he's in, like that. Calcutta, like that he told him, and then he disappeared. So then this person came back. He's lying down, right? The body is lying down. Then he got up, crying, Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. He got up, right? Then everybody amazed, what is happening? Some are saying, yeah, he's a bhuta, he's a ghost, 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 ghost. They all ran away. He says, no, I'm not ghost, I'm not ghost. I'm going to tell you my experience. Listen what I experienced myself first time. So he ran to the house and they were all wondering, hey, you ghost, ghost? No, 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 I'm not ghost. I'm not going to stay for too long here. I'm going to tell my experience for your good. You listen to me. I have no connection, but for your good, I'm going to tell you. Do ekasi, nam japa, do service to the Vaishnavas, give up all this nonsense, fish and all that. So much suffering, this is what I went through. Okay. So I'm not going to too long. This here to my good word. So serve Vaishnava, give up all this nonsense. So saying, he says goodbye and then went to Calcutta, and then he met Bhakti-Vidanta Maharaj, and then he took Diksha again, and then he lived for next 9 years before he left his body again. So, like this, there are so many incidences, okay? I've gone there, I've seen, and then come back. And that's why you should become serious, okay? See, one person was giving, why this sense gratification? See, it's like the living entity is looking for some pleasure, right? We're all pleasure-seeking entities, right? Every living entity, always. You can look around, But what is the pleasure? How we can experience? So one example is given like this. Of course, we are the spirit soul, right? So on that platform. But now we have forgotten, we don't know we are spirit soul, right? We are identifying ourselves with this gross body, male, female, in reality. We think we can get pleasure from these senses, understand? Then it is like this example. See, there was one person. By this example, we can maybe understand a little better. One person explaining. See, he was explaining, sugar cane. See, sugar cane juice. This person, no, I don't know what is sugar cane, how it looks like. I've not tasted it, but he has tasted. It is very sweet, very healing, all that. See, if you have some kind of yellowish disease, okay, we buy sugarcane juice constantly. By that, we cannot taste sweetness, bitter. It appears bitter. Sugarcane juice, even though it's bitter, it appears bitter. So, but what you do? Keep on drinking sugarcane juice. That itself is the medicine. Gradually, you feel the sweetness of the sugarcane. Then, as the disease goes away. Okay. So, same way, the bitterness is there in our devotional service, doing Ekadasi, Nam Japa, and all this. Bitter. but actually is more sweet because of our disease, conditioned by material nature. We feel bitterness. Understand? So that's why this thing. So he says, I don't know what is this sugar cane. It looks like and all that. But it is like bamboo. You have seen bamboo, different kind of bamboo. Sugar cane is also like that, right? Little appears like that. Sugar, like a bamboo, little cut, right? What you call nuts, and then so it's like a bamboo. Oh yeah. So he has seen bamboo, but he has not sugar cane. Okay. So what he will do? He goes and takes the bamboo and then trying to chew the bamboo. Can you imagine chewing the bamboo? All your teeth will fall off, right? Is there any uh, taste in it? Is there any juice in it? Understand? Like that, we are in this world, trying to enjoy, get pleasure through the senses and through this body. It's like bamboo, chewing the bamboo. You understand what I'm saying? Bamboo, right? He will get hurt and all that. There is no rasa. So, or the Prahlad's example, chewing the chewed. See, the grain is removed from the, the rice. Huh? Rice removed from the husk. Now trying to, chew that, or remove grain. Where is grain is gone, then where do you find it? So it's like that. You cannot have the pleasure from the senses. But if we engage the same senses in the service of Him, Vaishnavas, remember Him, glory, then you can have that, immeasurable pleasure, which has no side effect. In these cases, sense and the sense-centered pleasure seeking, you will get only, pain at the end. There is no pleasure, impossible to have. It seems like, but it's filled with, you know, it's like a beauty, like the skin beauty, right? As they say, how much millimeter you cut it, grows, blood and all that comes out. It looks bizarre. Okay? So it appears like that, but it is not. Huh? It's a trap. Huh? So you have to avoid this trap. Okay. But at the same time, this body is the only way for obtaining bhakti. Ordinarily, you cannot. Even if you become a devata, enjoying, heavenly pleasure, oh, long, long. How many? 300 million years, okay? Devatas, Indra lives for 300 plus million years. We live for maybe 30 years now. Right? 60 years, maybe maximum 100 years, right? But he lives for 300 million years. You think he is happy? Miserable. So, and so much pleasure is there, but what, mundane. So that's why we should not seek pleasure through this body or the senses, okay? But you have to maintain this body, because how long we are destined, long or short, our goal is devotion and minimize this, eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. But all these things can also be served, can be served in the Lord service. Okay? Eating, all right, eat prasadam. You have to eat. Of course, eating prasadam is a wrong thing. We have to serve the Lord. Serve the prasadam. See, one time, I will read, this is very interesting thing. What is the difference between this is very interesting. What is difference between eating then bhojan and ahar? No? See, in Hindi it is called kana, bhojan and ahar. In English, how to translate this? But you get the essence of it if I explain it. Eating, right? Ordinarily eating. Then bhojan is like a little sattvic. Huh? Eating is like there is no discrimination. Anything. Then ahara, meaning like transcendental, spiritual, like prasadam, like. So what is these three differences? This eating can be eaten. This taking like bhojan, like it can be done. Can be done. There is a difference between eating and then taking food, right? Honoring. And then prasadam is like serving the prasadam. So, the eating is through, the thorn spoons, thorny spoon, right? You can put your spoon very thorny, you will hurt yourself, and you are hurting others also. This is what it means. It's not mean killing and all that. This ahara, you take in one hand, like a sattvic person sitting down. Then the prasadam is the eating is like breaking somebody's stomach and filling our stomach. This is one kind of food. Cutting off somebody's stomach and then filling our stomach. Okay, that is tamasic mode of ignorance. Then to lead this life, maybe healthy way, you take food, right? So that is like sattvic mode of goodness. Healthy, I want to be healthy, this way, that way. Now, for tyaga, tapasya, samyama, sadhana, meaning for giving up something, austerity, following austerities, then samyama, to please the Lord. So this is prasadam. That is ahara. So that can be taken both hands. So this is the difference. The food that we take has three components in another way. Okay, one is the grows, the fiber comes out as a stool. Then other thing goes to build our blood, bones, all these cells, proteins, right? Third component is food for our mind. Words we speak, and food for our chetana, life force. So this the third component we cannot see. You know, if the food is prepared with anger, so we also get angry. If it is violent, then we become violence. Understand? Why people become violent? Because they are consuming the food that came from violence. Violence breeds violence. Understand? So anger breeds anger. So that's why the very, very essential, the or consciousness. That's why it has to be prasadam. Prasadam meaning prasada, Prabhu Sakshat Darshan. Prasadam is non-different from him, his mercy. You have to honor him, honor it. So that for what? To progress in bhakti. Bhakti. Mind will be satisfied, becomes peaceful, think of the Lord. So words will be very, very spiritual, and then our prana goes up. Yeah. So that's why prasadam is very, very important. It should be offered to the Lord. Otherwise, those contaminants is there. This is very, very important. Suppose you buy organic, but even then, the argument, this, that, all that is part of that fruit that you are buying. Subtle things we cannot see, that has to be washed out. Just washing the fruit will not wash away. The subtle thing is also there, so that cannot be cooked or cut off. So only by offering Gopal mantra, then Tulsi, it will, purify. And then if you take that, if you honor that, if you serve that, just by association, you get so much strength, mind. See, our body becomes strong not because we are eating, very high protein, this and no, wrong. you know, if our mind is satisfied, then the body is automatically satisfied. Okay. So in our so the best food is prasadam. So this is what we have to. So then we can have a healthy lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle meaning if you remember the Lord, that is healthy life. Okay. Health meaning, see, you have to extend the definition of health. Health includes not only this body, mind, and this soul. Okay. If these mundane people exclude mind and the soul, so devotees include both, all the three components. So that is complete health. So if the soul is happy, mind and the body is also be happy. We can demonstrate this. See, by just remembrance, it becomes so strong. Whole body immediately. How come? So now, is there any other question? Then,
Yes, Maharaj, put it up now.
why don't you eat onion and garlic? Whether people eat onion, garlic, they still have anger, lust, and greed. Why don't you eat carrot? Why don't you eat coco? Why can't devotees have tea, green tea, black tea have so many health benefits with antioxidants, aid digestion and help people stay calm. No, it helps longevity. See, the thing is, I have to do one experiment and I will show you, um, because I think they will record it and then you will understand this question. See, onion and garlic, these five things, okay, onion, garlic, carrot, mushrooms, and masoor dal, right? This orange little dal, right? So you have to show on the video and then with these five. It's forbidden because it's equivalent to beef, okay? And they create negative energy, okay? Onion, garlic. You think any animals eat that? Cows don't eat it. Dogs and cats don't eat it. Donkeys don't eat it. Pigs don't eat it. Pigs eat everything. Even pigs, they smell, they cannot tolerate. Of course, they tolerate all the smell of the, stool and all, but so when the pigs reject, how he can eat that? Understand? So in mainland China, Buddhists, okay, Mahayana Buddhists don't eat onion garlic. I ask them why you don't eat. They say if you eat raw, you become angry. I've proven this case. Then if you cook and eat it, it is bad for your heart, lungs, liver, kidney, spleen, these five organs. There is a five family of this onion garlic. Okay, onion, garlic, spring onions, leek, and then something else. I forgot. Each one is danger for these five organs, and all of them five are danger for all these five organs: heart, lungs, liver, kidney, spleen. Understand? So now, how do we say? For example, before taking this food, onion, garlic, you take your brain wave before eating. After eating these negative things, okay, carrot, cocoa, this green tea, black tea, okay, and you take your brain wave before and after, you will see left right correlation will not be there, so it will not be there, it will disturb. So in US Army, when I was there, if they can find out whether you have eaten onion, garlic, or any of these things, I can also tell very easy. If they find that he has eaten onion, garlic, he might say, I have not eaten, but they can find out, okay. So if they find out, he will not be allowed to fly for 72 hours because his concentration will be destroyed. Reaction time becomes 6 times longer, you understand? You will not be very quick. If you are going at the speed of sound, you must be super alert and very quick. This onion, garlic, all this, tea and then carrot disturb that. That's why they are forbidden. 72 hours. It lasts for 72 hours. Effect. They won't let him fly. They will not allow that pilot to fly. Period. So in U.S. Army, okay, uh, so they know it. So it's universal. That's why, and then another way I can show is the energy level. Any energy, positive, going positive is very good. Going negative is negative energy, okay. Our Chetana Shakti, our consciousness brings down, some takes up, okay. So we have to take those things which takes us up. We should avoid that takes us down. This is the thing. Anukulasya sankalpaha pratikulasya varjanam. What is favorable for bhakti, progress in bhakti we should accept. What is causing problem, disturbances in the bhakti, reducing bhakti, we should reject it. So Ayurveda doctor, that's what he says, gives patya. He does two things, patya meaning negative, don't do, positive, accept. Then medicine, see, and also he does cleansing. Then he says, avoid this, take this, avoid this, take. Like I can show you, for example, see, I went through this doctor, okay. Um, I don't know you can see it or not. Bottom, this is a Ayurvedic doctor. It says, uh, avoid green chilies, use ginger. Avoid red chilies, use white pepper. Avoid red chili powder, use long pepper. Avoid milk, use soya vita. Avoid curd, use coconut milk. Avoid buttermilk. Avoid butter, use peanut butter. Avoid ghee, use peanut ghee. Avoid split yellow green, use sprouted yellow gram. Avoid split Bengal gram, use sprouted. He's saying sprouts. Avoid egg. Avoid non-veg. Avoid onion. Use cabbage. Avoid garlic. Use mango ginger. Now there is some kind of ginger. They call it mango ginger. It sounds like avoid cooker. Wait. Use tumbler and keep it. Green chili, red chili kills you. Home and nation. Red chili. See, we are talking about Jagannath Puri. Jagannath Puri does not use green chili, red chili. Only black pepper, white pepper. Like so, because tamasic, okay. See, garlic, okay. See, onion, garlic. You suppose you keep potato in your bag 1 week. Any problem? No problem, right? You keep onion, garlic in your handbag or in your packet. How long you can keep it? 5 minutes, it starts smelling. See, I've done this experiment. Okay, take this box, put like even a little box, put onion or garlic, close it, couple of hours, then you open it. You will start throwing yourself out. Okay, done these experiments. That's why we don't need that. Just remembrance alone. I have demonstrated many times. You remember thinking you have an onion or garlic in your mind, okay? You become weak. Whole body immediately becomes weak. Everybody, okay? What is telling you? So carrot also, coco also, the green tea, black tea, and all that. Is same. You remember, he becomes weak. Then how it's going to make strong? See, there is in protein, there is a negative going and positive going. If you do research, you will see negative going and positive going. Okay. You have to accept positive going. Okay. See, one time I remember I was in Singapore, I think. Singapore, okay. So what appeared like mango tree, it's also like a mango, but poisonous. It appear like mango, but very poisonous. And there is a mango, you see, how sweet and all that. So don't get deceived by appearance. Okay. Um, you have to go by Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. So, and you can feel it. Energy. It takes you down. It makes your energy go up and going down. So very easy. I will show you this. Maybe next week I will finish this experiment. You can see yourself what this carrot, onion, garlic, carrot, cocoa, green tea, black tea does. You see these studies. They say, oh, longevity and all that. The thing is, their study is incomplete. They take only the physical body. Okay, that too incomplete, not the mind and the soul into equation. How your mind feels, they don't care. How do they take? These studies, you think they accept the mind? No. Effect on the mind. See, that's why there is no, for example, mental disorders and all that. You go to the doctor, he says, oh, okay, meat is okay, you should consume so much protein. But it's coming out of violence. You will get disturbed, your mind, you'll be disturbed. You understand? So how we can take these studies as valid, understand? It's incomplete. They don't take the effect on the mind and the soul. See, I will give you one more example, real, one time, it is a documentary, okay? This is document, not making up. One time what happened in America, in a zoo, they had a lion or tiger? I think it was lion, lion. So the lion gives you cubs, right? Babies. So it's a tamasic animal. It eats its own babies, right? Like the cats and dogs also, some of them. So this person had, he could not bear, the lion eating. So from behind, he took away one cub. And then he took away the cub. Now it has to be fed milk. So you think he's going to go and milk the lion? It will kill you. So he says he started feeding cow milk in a bottle. He's drinking, no problem. He's growing, playing with the cats and dogs and rams and all. And then 1 month, then people came to know, oh, here is a person having a lion, small baby lion in his house. So then a word came, doctor also came, veterinary doctor. He said, oh, you're doing it. What are you feeding? Cow milk. No. It needs beef, and beef. You should feed beef. So his doctor is telling, so he went, he brought the beef, and then he put so many toys in front of it, removed that, put that beef, and he took the baby lion there. Baby lion went and it It vomited. It did not eat. Then doctor is telling, no, you cannot suddenly make it eat. What you do is you have to make it habit. How to do? It's only taking milk, okay? Put blood in it. Few drops of milk, 10 drops, 20 drops of blood into the milk. So all right, what to do? Doctor is telling, he part putting blood, 10 drops. It did not drink milk at all. 5 drops, no. 1 drop, no. It refused to drink milk. Even 1 drop of blood. Then doctor said, no, you should do like this. Take 2 bottles. 1 bottle milk, another bottle, 1 drop of blood, and then you let it drink both same time. It did not drink both. So he gave up. Then after 1 year, okay, it was eating, like fruits and then like grains and, like that. A vegetable. It grew up like a vegetable. Then 1 year later, he called for a competition. If anybody does and make this 1-year-old lion eat non-veg, beef and whatever, I will give $1,000 as a reward. Understand? Open challenge. So many people came, so many ideas. They all failed miserably. I have a photo. Okay, next time I will show you the photo of that lion. Big, almost at least 4 or 5 feet long. I mean, looks like a lion. Okay, but like a cow. The hardware is like a lion. Software is like a cow. Behavior like a cow. Okay, documentary. Okay, now how it happened? See, we are running out of time. What I'm saying is, the milk, if it has taken drink milk from his own mother, lion, that milk is made from what? Violence, right? Killing animals, eating flesh and all that. Milk could have been in the mode of ignorance. That milk would have made his mind also violent, understand? And the words also violent. Because it drank the milk of the cow. Cow milk is sattvic, okay, mode of goodness. Understand? Mode of goodness. So the cow does not kill anybody, grass, right? So it's a sattvic. Mind became sattvic. Understand? Mind did not become violent, became very calm, quiet. The words was like cow. You think cow is going to roar like a lion? No. And very nice, right? Like that. So it became very calm. So he got the software, okay, like a cow, hardware like a lion. You can say gene, the whatever, what call it. It was a lion baby anyway. So it grew up like that. Living example. Okay, what more you want? Understand? So this is very amazing, actually document, which it proves that even a violent animals can become very peaceful if it is given a very mode of goodness, food, taken. Imagine if we taken any prasadam, okay. We have seen, even in other cases, elephants like that. On day of Ekadasi, looking at the Lord, giving up their life. Peaceful. So it's we should avoid this. What the Shastra is saying. This. Tamasic food. You see, try to understand this human form of life is very, very rare. We got this. Only reason to get this is to become Krishna conscious. Okay. So that means our mind should be peaceful. It should not be disturbed. Understand? Huh? Our chetana, prana, it should go up. So we'll be easily attracted to the devotional service. So that's why there's four ways of food also. Tamasic in a mode of passion, ignorance, passion, goodness, and pure goodness. Okay. So pure goodness is prasada, honoring prasada. So we get attracted to the Lord, devotion to it. Mode of goodness is like health and this and that. Passion, and then ignorance is like animals. This is very, very important. And I hope you understood what we are saying. Time is up. And the 18th is, 19th is Gundicha Mandir, cleansing. So we should, try to clean our heart. And make a determination. Now onwards, I will not take any of this, mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance. Only prasada. Okay, I will honor only prasada. It's very easy. So vancha kalpataru vyascha kripa sindhu devacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Thank you, everybody. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hey, and our pranam to everybody. Hare Krishna.
Pranams, Gurudev. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranams. Thank you all for joining.